Air Raid.
Air Raid, buddy.
I got the shoes, guy.
That's funny because it looks like the tower from New York with
Fell down?
Yeah.
The Twin Towers?
Doesn't it look like it?
It could be, guy. I mean,
yeah, Poke Fam was like, yo, you got to get them all graded. One day, guy. One day.
Oh, yeah.
I think my first grading is going to be at a card show. I'll go to a card show where they grade them overnight. You pay I think you pay pretty good to pay. I think it's like $70.
Yeah.
To like grade a card. Like to have it overnight graded.
Right.
But you drop it off on like a Saturday when you're there chilling. And you come back on the Sunday. And it's all done. And so it's good to like maybe give like 3 or 4 cards and just pay.
Yeah.
Just so I can get that initial sort of thing. Get that and create the account.
Right.
Excuse me. With them and stuff. But
I mean, me on grading, I've got mixed feelings.
Yeah.
If it's really worth that much, you go get it graded.
Yeah, somebody will buy it.
I'll sell it to you.
Yeah.
I mean,
the thing is, your selling price is so much lower when it's not graded. That's the thing. You know? Like
I'm okay with that.
Like a Wemby card that I have now is like $70 ungraded.
Right.
But if I grade it for like $25 and spend the $25 to grade it, which we're now at like $95,
right,
the card is immediately worth about $250.
My feelings about grading are, I've heard that there's some fraud out there where, you know, people will take your cards and give you back a fake card. But because it's in that plastic, you're never going to know.
Yeah.
Because you're never going to open it up.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So
that's why
I have trust issues.
Yeah.
That's my problem.
That's the thing. Grading, I have trust issues too. That's why I've not sent anything out to get graded. But there's a guy that I know so I know him and his friend. His business is dealing in cards.
Right.
And this is what he does. But he's not like, he doesn't grade them. He handles everything for you and sends it to be graded.
Right.
And has them come back from PSA and then gives it to you. And then my buddy is like, yo, this is what he does. He doesn't thief. He doesn't do anything like that.
Okay.
He's not uber rich or anything. He just makes a living doing this, and he loves cards. Well, so he doesn't thief. He's not like some guy who's like hiddenly like showing up in a Lambo.
Yeah.
And you're like, yo, where's he getting his money from, really? You know what I mean? Like thieving cards and selling them.
Yeah.
So, but the thing is, you can just send it off to PSA on your own. You send them through the mail.
Right.
You create the account. You put the cards that you're sending. You thing it up. You package it up into rubber, the bubble wrap.
Yeah.
And you send them off. And then they come back in the boxes, the PSA boxes.
Yeah.
They're just like brown boxes. They don't look like anything. But when you open them up, they're your PSA cards because they're all...
I guess what my problem is that I need to do it with somebody who does it all the time.
It's nice.
Because I don't do it.
Yeah.
So I don't want to send it to the wrong person.
Yeah, you don't want to send away your valuable cards
to somebody I don't know.
Yeah, but that's why you send it to like PSA or the other one. What's the other one that has like the black label on top?
I don't know.
There's only 2.
I just know PSA.
Yeah, so if you send it away, you got to send it to. But they have sales and stuff all the time. I was watching PSA and like their cards are like $25 to grade per card usually. That's like the standard price. But every once in a while, they're like, if you send us at least 10, we'll make it $12 per card. Okay. So I think you got to kind of watch it. And you go to the PSA website. You have to sign up. You have to do this. And I think they send you like a shipping code or something. I don't know.
Right.
And then you put it on and then you send your stuff away. You know, I think they cover the shipping. I think.
Right.
I'm not 100% sure on that. But I know I know before you send your cards, you don't just put them in the mail. I think you have to sign up and they know what's coming and they send a code. And even if the code is just that you've registered these cards are coming.
Right.
And then when they receive it, they can confirm that the cards arrived. And then they send you something else to say confirming that it's coming out.
Right.
And then you can confirm that the cards have arrived. Something like that. I'm not, again, all that is speculation because I have no idea. I've never done it.
Right.
But I know you have to register with PSA to send it.
Right.
You know, Poke Fan might be able to tell us more about it. You know what I mean? Because he's a big.
I'm just saying. For me, I feel very leeryous because, you know, if I got like I said, I got a Michael Jordan card, and I see graded that it's selling for $20,000.
Yeah.
Do I want to give it to these guys? And then it comes back, and I'm like, is that my card?
Yeah.
You know
but
what I mean?
if it comes back in a PSA graded card, nobody else will know either. But it's PSA graded, so you can sell it for the 20 grand.
Yeah, and then that guy
As is, and then
the guy opens it and finds out it's fake.
But that's not you. You sell it with all the paperwork that came from PSA too.
Then he comes after me. Yo,
you sent it to
over
PSA.
20 grand back.
No,
and I'd be like,
I don't know if that happens.
I spent it.
Yeah, but I don't know if that happens. Have you heard stories like that?
I've already bought cards.
Yeah, but I haven't heard stories like that. Really,
of people.
I've heard speculation of people speculative about it, but I haven't heard stuff where you send to PSA. Not get your card back.
No.
You know,
I'm not talking PSA. I'm just saying that people have sent their cards to get graded, and then shit happens.
like the border agents or something.
You know what I mean?
Is that what you mean? Like
I don't know who tees it, but it just
never comes back.
It's not theirs, or the card gets switched out or whatnot.
Yeah, see, I've not ever heard about the card getting switched out.
But
that's the thing. I don't know. I've never heard about the card being switched out. I can understand if you send away 10 valuable cards, and then they just never come back. And PSA said, we sent them. We graded them and we sent them.
Yeah.
But you're like, yo, got stopped at the border or something. Because PSA, we're in Canada. And to send our stuff to PSA,
it's in the States.
It's in the States.
Yeah.
So they got to cross the border. They got to go through customs and all kinds of shit, right?
I can't see customs stealing your cards.
I don't, but that's the only.
What I mean? Because if you're tracking your package and it's like, it went to the border and then come back.
And then disappeared. Yeah.
Okay, it's like somebody here has got some sticky fingers.
Yeah. But again, I haven't really heard. PokeFam could probably give. Oh, he's like, yo, you get insurance on them. PokeFam is like, He said the post office is if there's anybody who's stealing them, it's the post office, and he says they're always stealing them. And he says that's why you get insurance. So if you're gonna do it, you got to get insurance on it.
Because if I worked at the post office and I see the PSA label.
Yeah, I don't think they label it though. I don't think they label it PSA.
But,
it comes in a pretty generic brown box.
But if you know where the mail comes from,
let's say you know where it's coming from.
You're the guy who's picking up the mail.
Yeah.
And you know that there's like a place around here
that
that sends out cards.
Yeah. And that's where I guess that's.
I'm just afraid that I'm gonna lose my stuff. That's all I'm afraid of. So how I feel is, if they say, hey,
it's not even the post office; it's the Porch Pirates. Somebody else put. So who's that? Euro type that EROU. And there's more letters, but
I think the Porch Pirates are in certain areas.
Yeah.
Well,
they're kind of everywhere. I think they drive around and just look for packages to thief, right?
True.
Yeah. And then if they can kind of scout a place and be like, yo, every 4 or 5 days there's a package at this place.
I know.
Let's just go grab something. And then, because it's really random with them, like they run up the door, grab a box, and run away. You know what I mean? I don't know. Yeah. We'll see. I don't know. One day I'm going to get my stuff graded. Oh, PokeFam says the post office labels them as missing. And you put that in quotes. They're just missing. Yeah. That's what's hard about the grading, right?
Yeah.
That's what's hard about trying to send some of my valuable cards to be graded. That's why I'm happy I bought Vince already graded at PSA 9.
Yeah. See, I like to buy cards that are already graded.
Yeah.
I am scared. It's, you know what? I'm making up rumors.
Yeah.
It's me.
Yeah.
I'm scared.
Yeah. And you're saying what could happen.
Yeah.
Without really ever hearing that it doesn't happen.
I've heard like other people have made comments like, how do you know that your card is your card? Because once it comes back in the package, you're not opening.
The only time I've ever heard that is from Lawrence. I've never heard anybody say like, how do you know the card is your card? But Lawrence came here and he's like, bro, you're going to send your card away? And I was like, yeah, I'm going to send it. And Lawrence was like, bro, you might not get your card back. How do you know it's your card? But the thing is, when it comes in a PSA thing like this, how does anybody ever know that it's not the card?
True.
They're going to have to crack the PSA thing, and then they're immediately downgrading what the card is worth, even if it is the card. Right. Why would they crack it to thing when it's already in the PSA case?
I know, but then that's my point.
Yeah.
They don't have to give you back your card because you're never going to open it.
Yeah.
So if they get like, this card is ranked as a 7 and yours is a 9.
Yeah.
We'll give you the 7.
Yeah.
You're never going to know. Do you know what I mean?
Oh, PSA themselves switching it up.
Yeah, like I'm saying, they have a 9.
Yeah, but I don't think they would do that at all. They would crush their whole business.
Yeah.
If one case gets out like that, nobody would use PSA anymore.
True.
They'd be like, how the fuck do we trust them? Their business model is on the trust that they're doing the best thing possible for your card and sending it back to you.
True.
Because even just one case of them switching out a card or doing something nefarious,
yeah, their
whole business is done, and they're like $1 billion business.
Yeah.
Right, or at least $100 million business. You know,
I still feel better if I went to a card show and gave the card to myself and they said, "Yo, you're gonna get it back tomorrow, graded."
Yeah, but
I feel better, and I don't care if you say, "Hey, you're gonna pay $70."
Yeah,
fuck it.
But guess what, Jay?
What?
You gave your card to somebody and you walked away for a whole day. How do you know you're getting your card back?
I don't.
So how do you know when you mail it you're not getting it?
I don't, and that's why I haven't done it.
Right, me too. Me too.
You know what I mean? Yeah, that's the whole reason.
Yeah,
why.
he's like, you can do $120 for same day grading at Poke Fantasy. You know,
that's to me. Yes, I walk there, hand you my card, and I come back.
Yeah, Euro. We did. Yeah, a lot of the packs we did buy are from Walmart and from card shows or card shops and stuff like that. Like. Yeah, like most of the cards you get are from Walmart or online. I bought boxes.
Or Toys R Us.
I bought boxes from Walmart, but they deliver it. You know, so like a lot of Walmart. Yeah, a lot of Toys R Us. Toys R Us has a lot of cards too, right in the lineup.
Yes.
Usually I pick up the hanger boxes and stuff in the line and Toys R Us. I'm there for something else, which is usually some sort of collectible back here.
Yeah.
And then I'm like, oh shit! Look, they got an NBA pack.
Yeah.
$10. All right, I'm buying that.
Yes.
And I grabbed a Wemby out of one of those $10 packs that I just grabbed for no reason.
Yes.
You know?
Yeah.
It was awesome. And I got the pack I showed you guys the other day. There were two in Walmart. A random, just two fucking packs just in there. I've never even seen this pack in Walmart, and these two packs were just sitting there. I think somebody had picked up a bunch and put it somewhere else. With cards. Like towards the lineup, like there's this like you go in a lineup and you split into two, both of the self checkout. One is like if you have more, one if you have less, you know. And just on the outside of that, sometimes they sell like some hockey cards or like there's this like Halloween cards that are coming out, or whatever. And these two packs were just sitting there. Like somebody was like, "Nah, I'm not buying them," and they got them from the back, but just left them there and walked away.
What Walmart does is Walmart gets like a whole bunch of cards, and then they just split it up between all the stores in the area. So those random packs could have been just random.
No, but they were in a Halloween box. They were in a box that they weren't meant to be in.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. They were clearly like hanger packs that were probably in the back on the hanger spot.
And someone put them in a box.
Someone was just like, "Nah, I'm not buying them again," and they just put them in the Halloween box.
Gotcha.
And I'm like, the fuck are these doing in the Halloween box? So I took them. I walked over to the scanner to see how much they were, and they were like $11 each.
Oh.
And there were only two there, just sitting there. So I'm like, I'm buying that. $22. Why not? And I pulled a Wemby out of it.
Nice.
You know, and I pulled a couple other like decent rookies too.
Yeah.
What's his name? Miller from he's a rookie from the Hornets.
Okay.
Brandon Miller. Where I feel like a lot of people are chasing him right now because I watch all the card stuff. And I know every time they pull a Miller, they're like, "Yo, oh my God, a Miller!" And like they make so much hype about it,
right?
That I'm like, "Yo, I think people are chasing these cards," and they could just be making hype about it because they want people to buy more. But they don't make hype for all the other rookies, you know. It's Wemby is the biggest one, obviously, and then Brendan Miller. They make a hype about it. They're like, "Yo," and they're right away putting it in the thing and everything. So I'm like, "Hey, I got a bunch of these Millers." And I got a couple of them out of those two packs.
Nice.
I'm like, hey, that's all right. And I got that Vince Carter. Remember the Vince Carter I showed last week?
Yes.
I showed this Vince Carter draft class one.
Yes.
It's a new card with like just an old school twist to it. But I love it because Vince Carter, you know what I mean?
Yeah, he just got inducted Hall of Fame.
Rambo saying
like all his cards are going to be worth money.
Rambo saying Wemby cards are hype and worth so much. And I think that's Rambo, you're right. I think that's a new thing that's happening, right? It's like what do you call it? Like the in thing right now. Right now, everybody's about Wemby. So this is a good time to probably grade and flip your Wembys right away, right?
Yeah, remember we were talking about this. Like when I look at these card rippings, or I'm seeing a lot of Wemby's.
Yeah.
And it's like, how can they all be valuable? The 101s, obviously.
Yeah, the 101s.
But the other cards are just other cards, man.
Yeah. That's why I did.
Because everybody's got them.
Yeah. I haven't sent away any of my Wemby's to do whatever, because I'm not flipping them right away. I'm the one that's gonna hold my cards for a while, and we're gonna see what they're worth whenever. But again, the Wemby's I think are hot now. It's probably a mistake that I'm not trying to flip them right now, because I don't think they're gonna be as hot later unless this guy goes on to win a couple championships and stuff like that. And that's what I'm banking on. So I'm going to have a few Wemby rookie cards in my collection that hopefully goes on and wins a championship or two. Maybe get an MVP or two somewhere down the line or whatever. He's already rookie of the year.